Meet Salique. In 1970, a 19-year-old man left his homeland in rural Sylhet, what was then East Pakistan, to travel to England to seek work and to study. He was following a well-trodden path that his father had taken as a merchant seaman in the 1940s, and of course his grandfather had taken back in the 1920s. Salique had a good education in Mongol Chondi High School. He then went on to study an intermediate level course in commerce in MC College in Sylhet and was studying business in Madan Mohan College before coming to England. He came from a musical background. His mother and Azhar Ali were well-known singers, and Salique became very active in cultural activities and of course became involved in politics. He had just got married, but he had to leave his young wife behind. He arrived in the East End of London, where he found most Bengali men were working long hours for low pay in the clothing or catering industries. He undertook a whole range of different jobs. He managed to buy an old 4-story building in Stepney. He then set up garment factories on the ground floor, and on the first floor he opened up newsagent's shop in the front.
Abdus Muhammad Salique used to run a workshop employing up to 20 people.
লোকের একটা অত্যন্ত বড় ম্যানুফ্যাকচার আর ক্লোথিং ম্যানুফ্যাকচারের কাজ দিয়ে আমি আরম্ভ করেছিলাম.
Of course, in those days, before the arrival of VHS, CDs and accessible Bengali radio and television programs, there was almost no Bengali cultural activity available in the East End of London and indeed in Great Britain. The Naz and the Palaceum cinemas were Asian picture houses that showed Hindi Bollywood movies. There were a couple of Asian music shops and occasional Bengali newspapers. Salique retained his passion for the music and songs of his homeland. He was concerned that the Bengali community in England would lose and forget their cultural heritage and traditions. He began to organize occasional music sessions at weekends in his factory, where he and fellow expatriates from Bangladesh could sing and enjoy the traditional folk songs of Bengal and the words and music of Qazi Nazrul Islam, Hassan Raja, Fakir Lalon Shah, Rabindranath Tagore and others. Then Salique set up a folk group called Dishari Shilpi Gusti.
We are a Bangladeshi cultural group. Our group called Dishari Shilpi Gusti.
The groups began to perform at community events, concerts, social and cultural evenings. Salique made regular visits to the family in Bangladesh. In fact, in 1981, his wife and by then his 3 children came over to join him in Tower Hamlets. His daughter, Farzana, otherwise known as Shapla, is a fine singer.